My name is Bond. James Bond. Okay, good morning to those in US, to Europe, and good evening to those of you in Asia. Today I'm making a special video. Remember, I'm be talking about the cast of Bond. Today, yeah. Put here so that I can get put the cast of Bond. That can. Okay, so if you see here, these are different kinds of bonds from the different eras. Sorry if you can't see. Okay, here I'll be starting off with the first one. Just let me open the back. Just open this. Maybe it's one briefcase. Okay, now I'm going to explain the cars one by one here. Okay, first car I'm going to explain is from the first James Bond car is from I'm got it close. First James Bond car is you can see this carefully is from the movie Doctor No from 1962. Of course, Dr. No was the star of the James Bond franchise. So this is the first car. Sunbeam F-Line 5 was the first car to be driven by none other than James Bond, Sean Connery. Sean Connery was the first James Bond. So he drove this car in, say, it was in Jamaica in 1962. And also, this car is made by Lotus. So, yeah, that's a fun fact. It was made by Lotus. If you have this car here is also my late father's favorite car. He said he likes this car, the Sunbeam F-Line 5. He likes this car because this was the very first James Bond car to appear 59 years ago in 1962. By the way, this was, they didn't want to bring a car from, this one from UK, from Britain. They didn't want to bring a car from Britain, so they borrowed somebody's car in Jamaica. So that's you see only one car in 1962. Next car, the next car is a classic. The classic car. It's a classic. Next car, we are still in the Connery era. Okay. Next car is the same, but it's from Sean Connery era. And it's an icon by itself. So I'll give to you this car, which I like to call it the classic. It's the classic cars among all the Bond cars. It started, first appearance it was during the Sean Connery era. Then it came back, reappeared again during the Pierce Brosnan era. Then you saw it recently in the Craig era and in the latest film No Time to Die. This is the car. The Aston Martin DB5. One of the classics of all cars that James Bond has ever driven. Okay, it made its first appearance, if you can see in the background, in Goldfinger in 1964, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and this car is a classic. You want to know why it's a classic? I give you all the reasons. It's a car made. Its first appearance was in Goldfinger in 1964, which I just mentioned. When the movie came out, and this car subsequently appeared in every James Bond movie. And I want to tell you what is so special about this car. But the car here, the Aston Martin DB5. The Martin DB5, the replica of this car. No, you got ejector seats, number one. Number two, you got rotating number plate. The way it got rotating number plate. Then got, if you were cut out, you see the rims. If you have seen Goldfinger, the rims, behind the rims got cut your tire, cut the enemy car's tire. Then you got a shield. You press one of the buttons. Then at the back it sprays water. I don't know why, simply has liquid. You press from one of the backs, one here at the back of the car. If you sorry, yeah. And let me tell you a bit more about the car, but among all the car. This car have gadgets and a GPS. Okay? If you think about GPS, you think about in your phone and all that. Okay. Possibly this was because it's in the 60s, so 60s technology, so the GPS was not that advanced yet. I can see. So it's a map of the world, but it's not like now. 60s GPS, one color, green color. And because it was the first, there was 60s technology, if you mean. This guy here came out. Okay, if you tell me how many years, if you can comment down below and tell me why you like this car, I might reply. Why you like the Aston Martin DB5, I will reply to you. But why you like, if you like this car, it's also my dream car, by the way. When I got to James Bond, this car caught my eye. Okay, now let's go down to the next car. Sorry. Next. Okay. The next car is also an icon. My icon of its time. And this car can turn into a submarine, you know that? It's got nickname Red Nelly. So this is the car. I got for you, just wait. So close to that briefcase. Here we are. So the glass case. This is the car. The Lotus Esprit. One of the greater James Bond cars other than the Aston Martin first made its appearance in 1977. And its last appearance was in 1981. Okay, this car is very fascinating, you know. You wanna know why? This car is very fascinating. Because it can turn it, as I mentioned to you just now, this car can turn into a submarine. This car right here, this Lotus Esprit, is a car nicknamed Red Nelly because it can turn into a submarine. And it appeared, if you have seen The Spy Who Loved Me, where it made its appearance, you know what I mean. And I want to tell you a bit more. This car's engine, it's not in the front, it's at the back. Yeah, most of you have things when a car like Ferrari on it. You know about Ferrari and Lamborghini, so that Porsche, Porsche, I don't know. You think Porsche is in front? You think most like these cars, they are the only cars that the engine is at the back, but you're wrong. This was the first British car where the engine was at the back. And this car is iconic. You want to know what? It turned into a submarine. And this car, until today, if you are living in Britain, in London, go and check out the museum, Skyscape, the James Bond Museum. You go there and see all the different cars. They have an exhibition of the cars are born from various movies. Of course, everybody wants to see this, but of course, I also want to see. But I'm in Malaysia, so until I haven't got a chance to see it, saw it on the big screen. I think on this. Okay, if you can tell me, give me one thing. What's special about this car? Why you like Spy Who Love the movies, the Spy, what you like with the appearance of this car, and yeah, this was one car that changed 1970. It first appeared in 1977, then 1981. But the way you can see it, because 79 there were no 79 they sent James Bond to the moon. You only will see a few years later, 1981. Same car, but in the from the movie from 1981, different color. So now I'm proud to tell you the next car. This way. We go to next few years. We go to 1995. Okay, I'm sorry, no cars in 19. I don't have any cars from from the 80s. So I'll go to 1995. The BMW and Z3 Roadster. 1995 discovery appearance in GoldenEye, but it was not driven much by James Bond. But I think this car was okay car, but it's not seen as it was not driven as much the other cars than James Bond. So yeah, this car is I hope you like this car. Huh? This car was, if you're a fan of Bond, you know what I mean, because most people don't like. That's why during the 90s, during the Brosnan era, they asked President, why did you sign up BMW? Why is Bond driving a BMW? Okay, by the way, this just this not my theory or anything. This is what I can say. The Aston Martin DB5 was in the movie. So if you got any more problem about what BMW, you can go and find out that the Aston Martin DB5 was in the movie also. So this car was not driven much by Bond. But I got nothing much to say about this car. Next car, okay, we go into what I call 19. Here we go from 1995 into the great, now the Brosnan era over. Now we come. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, now we come to the final car. Actually, there are many cars I want to talk, but this the cast one what I can say I got. 2008 Consumer Solace. Aston Martin DB5. Not DB5, DBS. Mm, This car was driven by Daniel Craig in the movie Quantum of Solace. We saw only it shows this car only in the beginning of the movie during the chase scene in Italy only. That he drove this car. So yeah. So don't know much about this car, but it's a it's don't know what the car, but I say it only appeared in the beginning of the movie. Only that I can say, and that's all. So that's for me about all the cars of Bond. I can talk about all the different cars of Bond in my free time. I talk the more cars if you can see in the various movies, cars of Bond, or you can be. That's all from me. You can see the cars of this are there, and the back is called the cars. Excuse me, let me know the cars Bond. Tell me which one you like, which is your favorite car other than the Aston Martin DB5. Let me know down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my video if you find out more about Bond. Because you have seen the recent Bond, you have this car is in the movie. Before go, this guy is a movie and hope you have watched. Don't have to die. And I see you again. Sorry. And we hope to see who will be the next James Bond. Maybe they will announce it next year when Bond turns 60. So that's all from me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below what is your favorite car. And as I told you, don't forget what you like this. And also I got exclusive question. Why do you like the Aston Martin DB5? Please tell me down below also. And I might reply. So I'll be seeing you again soon. Hope you enjoy. Bond out.